Shout out to my people. Shout out to my people sending love, positivity, and good vibes to my people, man. I hope you guys are doing good today. I'm doing great. Today, we got a clip of Godfrey speaking on Corey Holcomb. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get it.
I gotta bring this up.
The news.
Oh man, it's not. I don't even know if it's news, but it's played the fuck out, man. Everybody keeps coming to me and they're saying, "Man, what's up with your boy Corey? What's up with your boy Corey?" I go, "What now? What the fuck now?" I was like, "I didn't do anything, yo. I didn't do anything. His podcast is happening right now as we speak.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything to him. I don't know what exactly I said the last time I talked about the situation where they showed a video of people leaving while he was up there.
Set, yeah.
I said it could have been a section of a theater that just looked like people were going in the bathroom.
You defended him. You and Dante both defended him. He was like, comedy's hard, it's subjective, it could have been out of context, we all have bad sets.
It could have been like people just going to the bathroom or people being not necessarily leaving because he was up there.
Yeah.
And I said, he's funny as fuck. I said, shit like that can happen to anybody. And I don't know where I dogged him out. I don't know where.
You didn't. I did, but you didn't.
You snapped on him, which
Correct.
is fine. You have every right to do whatever you feel. I said my piece, and you said your piece as a gay man. What did you say the last time?
The same thing I said is what I said in the comments is what I've always said is, I think Corey Holcomb's funny. I've never met him. I think he's funny.
Right.
What I don't understand is why a 56-year-old man is so obsessed with people's sexuality. He always attributes for black men specifically, he always attributes their success to being down low. He said you were gay. He said Dante was gay. He said Will Smith was gay. He said Shannon Sharp was gay. He said Lil Rel was gay. He said he done called every nigga gay.
So you can't ever be successful.
And if you are successful, you're gay.
You got it in the ass.
And it's like, bro, are we 11? Like, what the fuck? And then he goes around, he's like, yo, Godfrey got a gay host. That might mean he's gay. Are we 6 years old? You can have gay friends without being gay. That's stupid. So that's the point that I made. And then on his podcast, I was listening. He was like, man, I can't be around any gay people. I'm like, why, nigga? You scared you gonna turn gay? Because if you could turn gay, nigga, you're gay. Like, if you're able to turn gay, it's because you're gay.
Right.
So I just don't understand why he's so obsessed with homosexuality. I just really, really would like to know why a 56-year-old man is that obsessed with homosexuality.
And then I think he was talking about my comedy isn't that great. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm not in competition with you.
Yeah.
First of all, any comic that talks about my comedy, I don't give a fuck about you. I really don't give a flying fuck about you. And a lot of comics, I don't even respect your shit in any way.
Yeah.
So I don't care. I'm not in competition with nobody. I don't even want to be on a flyer with you.
Yeah.
I don't be on those flyer shows because I don't. And this is not there's a lot of good guys I know in comedy and women I go, but most of you motherfuckers, I'm not in competition with you. I don't give a fuck what you think about my I really don't.
Because they're not buying tickets.
You're not buying tickets. Listen, we've been in the game long enough where people come to see who they like.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers that come to see Chappelle, see Chappelle. People that see Cat, see Cat. People that see Earthquake, see Earthquake. People that see Burr, see Burr. People that see Sam Morril, see Sam Morril. People that come to see Taylor Tomlinson, come see Taylor Tomlinson.
Yeah.
People come to see who the fuck they want.
Yeah.
Period, man. Nothing you say is going to affect my motherfucking ticket sales. No. Nothing you do. Yeah. Nothing you do. I don't give a fuck if you don't like my comedy, please. And the person that doesn't like my comedy, I may like their comedy. I don't care if you don't like mine. I don't like this. Yeah. I like your shit. You don't have to like mine.
Yeah.
I don't write my comedy thinking about you if you like my shit.
Yeah.
I really do not give a fuck because I know my style of comedy. Yeah. I'm a different motherfucking animal, sir. That's what the fuck. Straight up. My voice game, my physical game, all of that shit. Intelligence-wise, I'm very proud of what I've created in my lane. When people say they're the kings of comedy, I'm the king of my comedy. Yeah. I'm not trying to be the king of, I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. That's all I know is the people that come and see me leave going, that was dope. That's it. And they can be the same people that like Corey.
Yeah.
They can be the same
and
people that like.
And they come back over and over.
Yeah, they like great comics.
Yeah.
And I compliment there's comedians that may not like my style, but I compliment the people I like.
Yeah.
For me, that make me laugh. I don't give a fuck. Paul Mooney could have said, nigga, I don't like your comedy. I never laughed. But I laugh at Paul Mooney. That's okay, though. It's all right.
Comedy's subjective.
But sometimes people will take that they don't like your comedy and then don't like you as a person.
Yeah.
They'll do both of those things.
Watching Corey's podcast throughout the years, you know, at first I would view Corey calling people gay. I thought it was hilarious, but now to see, you know, how many people he has switched on, don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? Hell, he might call me gay for, you know, speaking on him on my little channel. But at the same time, I feel like we had to speak on it. It's sad to see him go against Godfrey because Godfrey got Tiffany Haddish on his show. And even when Corey spoke about Godfrey before, you know, they kind of chopped it up and Godfrey was able to just laugh it off and they got through it. But for Corey to constantly call people gay for having different viewpoints, I just feel like it's a little hypocritical. I know he's a comedian, and he's my favorite comedian hands down, but you know, to watch his podcast and see how he has sabotaged co-host after co-host or getting into it with this person and that person, it kind of just taints this whole perspective of everybody being gay. You know, it's almost like if you got 2 legs, you're gay. If you got 3 movies in Hollywood, you're gay.
You know what I'm saying? And I think Tony Baker was like him and Corey had a little thing because Tony said you're always getting caught up in bullshit.
Yeah.
And I'm a Tony Baker fan.
I've never met him, but
Tony makes me laugh.
He's so funny.
And Tony don't have to like my shit.
Yeah.
Tony makes me laugh.
He's funny as fuck.
He's funny. We're all from Chicago.
Oh, I
and
know
Tony,
that.
he's like, you ever notice, man?
Those animal videos he
You
used
ever
to do?
notice when you're eating cereal, right? And you read the side of the box and you go riboflavin. Is that why this tastes good? Tony Baker is
That's a
awesome.
good impersonation.
I know. It's like I'm into that. You ever notice when you get on air?
That's a really good.
He's amazing. I fucking laugh.
He's so funny.
He doesn't have to like me. I love Tony Baker. I love watching his jokes.
But also, Tony had a point because Tony said he don't fuck with Corey because he's always in drama. That's what
what Corey said. I watched Corey's episode of that.
Yeah, me too.
Right.
And he has a point. Corey just proved his point. He's always in drama.
And my thing is, I thought that Corey was in drama because that's what he does. And I used to laugh at that shit.
Yeah.
When he would make fun of people who sucked,
Yeah.
I laughed. I was enjoying that shit.
I think he's funny.
I was like, yo,
But
that shit's hilarious. When he talks about celebrities, he talks about everybody. It makes me laugh.
It's funny, but what I think of the hypocrisy is, because I saw someone in the comments saying something like, some homophobic joke, which I don't give a fuck about that. But they had the audacity, they're like, yo, you sassy niggas gossiping. And I'm like, wait a second. Corey gossips more than anybody. Like his podcast is essentially a gossip podcast. So don't turn around and call me sassy for gossiping when the nigga you listen to every week gossips as well. So if gossiping is a gay trait, he gossips more than I do.
So, hey, you want to say what he said there, Mike? Is there a quote or something? He talked about me. We're not showing a video, are we? I just feel this is hustling backwards. You know, I'm just like,
it's counterproductive.
and I'm not angry at Corey. I'm not angry at Corey. I don't hate him. I don't have a beef with him. He's making it up. It's not true. I don't have a beef. People are coming at me saying, why don't you address it? I said, I'm addressing it neutrally because I didn't do anything. I was on your side. So
yeah, the only person who said something negative was me.
And it wasn't even
And it wasn't even negative. I was just genuinely asking, why is he so obsessed with gay people? I don't even mean negative. I genuinely just would like an answer.
Go ahead.
Okay, so he refers to you as Mr. Gay Man, said you are never a headliner. Never.
To me?
Yes.
Yeah. I was never a headliner?
That's what he said. You could never headline a tour, never.
Okay.
I mean, I think you sell more tickets than him.
I don't know. I don't care. Go ahead.
I'm pretty sure you do.
I was never a headliner. What else?
So when you pass on information from homosexual hype and the little homosexual man that's by you, I declare that war. Not like war, like I have to go, but I'm saying I can't with you for real no more. It's like that same smile you give me. I've been knowing you since Chicago when you pulled that Nigerian rank on your little brother. Because in Nigeria, I guess, or in their culture, the older brother can say, what you doing around them? I don't want you around them. And the younger brother has to listen to the older brother, right? He has rank.
What? I think he was referring to you being Nigeria, and you pulled like the big brother card on him back when y'all started. That's what he was saying.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't fucking know.
What? I don't get that. What? I brought him to amateur night. He can't. There's nothing he could do about that. You asked me. I want to do comedy. You were working with my brother, and I came to see my brother on his shift. And you were like, "Man, I've been wanting to do comedy, but I'm scared." I brought you, and I introduced you to Damon Williams. Brought you on a Wednesday. I brought you to the game. Yeah. I don't care what you say. I brought you to the game. And if you feel you're better than I don't care. I'm not in competition with you.
Yeah.
I can't headline a tour. Where did that come from? I don't know where that came from.
I don't know either because you've been headlining for like 10 years.
What is it?
I said you've been headlining for like
more than 10 years.
Yeah, you've been headlining forever.
I don't get that. I'm really honestly not understanding. Now it's like my ability to make money. All right, whatever. I have nothing to say. I don't get it. Go ahead.
I'm starting to think that there's some insecurities in Corey only because the people he calls gay, a lot of the people he calls gay, I saw Ryan Davis on The Breakfast Club and he called him gay. Now he's calling Godfrey gay. It's like anybody that has a threat of passing him especially in a comedy lane, I feel like that's his immediate excuses. Oh, well, he's gay, so that's the reason why he's more famous. And if you watch his show, he's always talking about, he don't want to be in Hollywood, but eventually Hollywood's going to accept him. I feel like Corey isn't content with his cult following. I feel like any other comedian will be happy, especially the 5150 Nation, me being a part of that nation, regardless of how Corey feels about me, I feel like he has one of the biggest cult followings, especially when it comes to comedy. But for other comedians, he always try to downplay him, and he never really claps for other. I've never really seen him stand on somebody else, being funny. It's either, they sold out or they're gay or, they're overly hyped.
Y'all don't know that man. I know that man. I tolerated that man for years. I put a check on that. I'm done with it. I'm not mad. I'm cool on you. You smiling off the side. You sideways hating. That's what I'm about.
I love how you're reading this. It's so funny.
Well, I mean,
I love it. I'm cool on you. All good.
You are reading it very white.
I love it. No, read it white. No,
because every other word is the N-word.
No, go ahead.
Be very careful.
Honestly, though, if you was reading it black, I'd be offended. So I'm glad.
You want me to imitate Corey and do it?
Sure.
Read Corey Holcomb's wild.
Especially the nigga gay man.
Oh, that's good.
You were never a headliner to a nigga. Never. You not that kind of nigga. So when you pass on information
this is really good.
from homosexual type and the little homosexual man that's by you, I declare that war, nigga. I'm just saying, nah, listen, I'm just saying. Not war like we have to go, nigga, But I'm just saying, I can't fuck with you. For real no more. It's like that same smile you give me. I've been knowing you since Chicago. When you fucking pulled that Nigerian rape shit on your little brother. Cause in Nigeria, I guess, or in that culture, the older brother can say, yo, what you doing around them? I don't want you around them. And the younger brother has to listen to the older brother, right? He has rank.
Oh, that's...
Y'all niggas don't know that man. I know that man. I tolerated that nigga for years. For years. I put a check on that nigga. I'm done with it. I'm not mad. I'm just like, cool. I'm cool on you. You smiling off on the side. You always hating. That's what I'm about. Once I declare you a fuck nigga, how you gonna change that in my mind? It ain't worth talking no more. I've declared you a fuck nigga now. Unless you can fucking come with some evidence where I totally misunderstood what you were saying, but that ain't what happened. It's a long ass paragraph. If I declare you a fuck nigga, God damn it, you a fuck nigga in my eyes, and ain't nobody that's a fuck nigga. What? And wait, and nobody who fuck with me. I ain't saying you gotta be mad at a nigga, but understand Corey think that's a fuck nigga. Wow. When it's laid on paper, I'm like, what is this? So I gotta be careful around this nigga. Cause nigga, I fuck with Corey. So I can't just be on both sides. What? First of all, he doesn't have to worry about being around me. I'm not around him barely. I barely see Corey, ever.
He lives in LA. You live in New York.
Even when I'm in LA, I just barely see him.
Yeah.
So I don't, if he thinks I'm all right, I don't know. Hey, man. I'm not going to try and prove any evidence because the evidence was already there. I'm not trying to prove anything. If you feel you don't want to talk, that's fine with me.
Yeah.
I'm
the
not
evidence
mad at
is
you.
in the podcast. You
I'm
can
not.
go back and watch the episodes.
We're too old for that. I'm not fighting. Are you out of your mind?
Yeah.
I don't even have to do. We don't ever have to meet. I don't do shows where you're around. I don't care, but I still think you funny as hell. I'm not mad at you. I just don't understand where it's coming from. It's made up because there's proof. I have not dogged you at all.
Never.
But I will imitate you, Corey, because I imitate. All right? Hold on. Here we go. If a nigga love you, is into it with another nigga you love, you supposed to be like, man, homie, y'all niggas tripping. Is there something we could do about it, right? Ain't nothing we could do about it, right? So I'm just gonna walk thinly because y'all, cause I fuck with you. I fuck with you. But don't act like you fuck with both of us when you don't fuck with both of us.
All you need is a hat.
Some of you niggas just want to be everybody's friend. Nah, fuck that. I'm not everybody's friend, homie. It's some niggas out here, I go the other way when I see them. Cause I don't really want to even smile with them niggas. Cause I know me. This is why I be by myself a lot. Cause I ain't gonna get into it. Next thing you know, nigga in court talking about because how it go. That's how it go. This is the court hustle. We live in America. Niggas think Corey Holcomb is a lick. Corey Holcomb is not a lick. Please tell somebody you know who might be thinking Corey Holk a lick. Look me up. I'm in debt. Corey Holk is in debt. So if you think this a lick, it ain't a lick.
What is a lick?
Man, that hurt. Wow.
I'm guessing I'm not.
What's the chats looking like?
On Ebonics. I don't know what a lick is.
Tenderlungs 206 says, I've heard Corey say Kevin Hart put him on. Scotty P says Corey thinks the world is out to get him.
He does.
Comic View Days. And then somebody said, you should call Corey and just hash it out on the air.
But he should call me. I'm not calling him.
Fair enough.
I called him on his podcast when he was talking shit.
When he called you gay the first time.
I'm not. He said you had a gay roommate. I would go, no. Modi came to my house.
Yeah, I've heard the story.
With these two guys. Yeah, and no, me and Modi talk about it all the time, and we bring it up. And it's like, hell yeah, that shit was wild, yo. And I'm not calling him up. He called me up, to like do his Chicago tour, whatever. He called me up and asked, yo, I want to make sure we okay. I was like, yeah, we good. I don't know what.
Yeah.
So I'm not calling him up. I'm done. This is old. This is old. This is bullshit.
It's stupid.
It's like hustling backwards mentally. It's just I'm forward, man. This is like how old are we, man? Good Lord.
Yeah.
Like enough with that. There's enough negativity with black comics already.
Yeah.
I'm done with that shit. That's why I avoid all the motherfuckers that are shitty with me.
And that's why you didn't do, even when you had the chance to call people out, when you did Shannon Sharp's podcast,
Yeah.
it was positive. The whole thing was positive. You uplift, because that's what I think those platforms should be used for.
But then I was accused of, and then they'll find something to find, it's like some people want to have a beef. Like, I don't.
Well, because some people want to have a beef because that's the only way they can generate views.
Man, but anyway, I said my piece. I'm not calling. It's not a rebellion. I'm not calling because I'm not. No, because I'm not. What for? I don't owe you anything.
No.
I owe you nothing. But I'm not mad at you at all. Not mad. There's no beef. I'm not looking over my shoulder. None of that shit. I don't have a beef with you. None of that. This is me talking in front of you. And you can take this video and then, purposely have cognitive dissonance and think something else. But no, I don't have any anger or nothing. It's like, what? It's not making sense to me.
It's not making sense. But if you do take this
and
video...
what you said about my brother, it's like, what does that have to do with anything?
Yeah.
But Nigerian thing. You don't know anything about Nigerian community or like culture. You don't know anything. Like, I put my brother down? When the fuck did that happen? Like, what? All of that shit makes no sense. You don't know me like that. You know me for a long time, but you don't know me like that. You don't know my family structure like that either. Like, what are you talking about? Like, and I'm being honest. Like, what? I know your brother. What the fuck? That shit is what you printed out didn't make any sense.
Well, when he was saying it didn't make sense either.
I just don't get it. So it's all good. There's no hate here. I don't have any hate here.
I feel like that was a very mature response to Godfrey. But yeah, at the end of the day, I just hope that Corey gets past this, calling everybody gay, because there's so many people that love Corey and his comedy. And, Corey has a lot of potential and talent. And I just believe he shoots himself in the foot. I feel like he would be on the Mount Rushmore if it weren't for the people attacked and what he said. If it just came down to simple comedy, it's undeniable that Corey would definitely be on the Mount Rushmore. I'll put him in the same room as Mike Epps, Kevin Hart, Cat Williams, Dave Chappelle. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. We out.